These are the games you have to win to be taken seriously.
Pacers fans, we still have tickets available for future home games. Please stop by the ticket booth to get more info. Pacers towels will be waiting on every chair at our next home game. One in every 1,000 will have a special autograph. See you then.
Just a reminder, figurine giveaway. Come to the guest and get a figurine of your favorite mascot, Romer!
As they came through the tunnel earlier, the Pacers were already in all business mode, ready to defend their home turf. And welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Moments away, it'll be the Philadelphia 76ers going up against the Indiana Pacers at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Pascal Siakam.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
Here are the five for Philadelphia. They've got Joel Embiid. Eric Gordon is out there with Reggie Jackson. Then there's Paul George, and it's Yabusele in at the 4 spot. And for Indiana, Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. Then there's Miles Turner, and it's Wong in at the 4. Well, if you like scoring, we've got you covered.
Yes, we do. 2 high-powered offenses, and they're not just talented, they're relentless.
And it's the Pacers to start out. On the wing, Mathurin. Embiid against Turner. The rebound by Yabusele. And here's Jackson. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. The Pacers beat them last time when these two met at Indianapolis.
Defensively, they weren't up to the task. Didn't play as a cohesive unit, and it really hurt them.
You cannot allow your opponent to shoot that high a percentage. That is going to get you beat night after night.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Rick Carlisle. Facing off with Paul George tonight, I asked them what makes PG such a special player. Coach said, quote, well, he has a huge effect on the game. Paul can shut down your best scorer on one end and then put up 30 or 40 on the other. Tough to beat that. Paul George, he will have a lot to say about this one, guys.
And Allie, thank you for that. Now here's Gordon. Coming off a terrific game against New York. Embiid from outside. The rebound by Nembhard.
3 straight misses to begin the game. Not the start they were hoping for.
Pass to Wong. And Embiid with the block.
You have to be aware of Embiid at all times. He's an outstanding shot blocker.
Jackson outside. Shoots over Halliburton. Jackson can't get it to go.
A very sluggish start on offense. 4 attempts with nothing to show for it.
Pass to Nembhard. They set a pick. Here's Wong. Shoots over Embiid. And that one's good. Wong.
And there it is. After 4 straight misses, finally nail one.
Gordon outside. Back to Jackson. Over to the left wing. Embiid against Turner. from 11 feet away, and he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
This guy, a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
And Grant, I know you played a part in Embiid's decision to join Team USA.
Yeah, B.A., I spent a lot of time talking to Joel Embiid, convincing him to play for us in the U.S. men's national team.
Doris, you look at the youth on this Pacers roster. Plenty of upside moving forward.
Oh, B.A., there is no doubt. One of the strengths of this team is the chemistry of the young pieces you just referenced. And remember, this group plays a unique style, the fastest pace in the league, one of the most dangerous offenses in the league. A ton of fun to watch this Pacers roster play together.
And that one falls for Turner. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Thanks. Well, the Sixers this summer signing Paul George to create a star trio. Along with the great value signings around the edges, Philly is widely regarded as one of the league's most improved rosters. And guys, this team is poised to compete with the league's best. They have a big three, and they have a real chance now to win a championship.
No doubt about it. Appreciate the update. Thanks, Shams. Now here's Jackson. In his last outing, 8 points for him. George for 3, sends it home from three-point land.
Boy, Paul George now taking double the amount of threes he did when he first came in the league. Incredible.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He wants to review the game plan.
Attention fans, now on the court is your Hype Squad. Get loud, let them hear it. We want to give you shirts, fans, but you need to be the loudest. Can you do it? Let's hear it.
Over the course of the last month, here are the NBA's best free throw shooting teams. Fourth, the Sixers.
And looking at last month, this team really got it done from the charity stripe. Whenever you fouled them, they made sure to make you pay for that mistake.
Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton. Turner, a screen on Jackson. Halliburton, good.
Well, you love when guards are unafraid to get to the painted area and finish. Go ahead, Tyrese.
Pass to Embiid. Here's George. 32 points for him last game against New York. Kept alive. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
And this is something this guy takes pride in, capitalizing on second chance opportunities.
And in the first game of a back-to-back, is managing minutes a priority for the coaching staff, Doris?
I think, Brian, for coaches, you're just reacting in real time to how the game unfolds. Minutes are always a concern when it's a back-to-back situation. Well, let's say we get down the stretch and this is a possession ball game. Usually you're going to choose, I'm going to put my best players on the floor and try to win the game right in front of me.
And Embiid, no good on that one.
They're one of the most well-rounded players in the game. Embiid is also a top-notch trash talker, too. I mean, he knows how to get under the skin of his opponents.
Now here's Halliburton. He had 22 in the win against the Pistons in Detroit. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Offline from the top of the key.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Knocked away. And so it looks like it'll be Philadelphia ball. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Off the inbound. The second effort.
Well, we know Miles Turner does a ton of affecting the mind of the offensive player. How about that? You're going to have to try to score over the top of him, folks.
Halliburton with the ball. Picked up by Embiid. Nembhard, the pass to the Magician. And there's the foul. It's on Joel Embiid. That's his first foul of the game. Left side Mathurin. Outside for Halliburton. Turner, a screen on Jackson. Three-pointer, Halliburton sinks it from distance. Halliburton's got 5 points.
Yeah, this is his game, right? Halliburton wants you to forget how deadly he is from three-point territory. Look out.
Gordon with it. Still without a bucket. Clock at 6. Inside. Oh! And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. There's the AT&T 5G Slam Can, capturing the moment. For Indiana, they've gone 3 of 8 so far. Pass to Wong. Halliburton outside. Another miss by Halliburton.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
To the middle. Here's Yabusele. He's guarded by Nembhard. Yabusele, look that.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Here's Wong. The rebound by Yabusele. Gordon outside. Pass to Embiid. Screen by Embiid. Jackson for 3. The Pacers pull it in. These guys are unreal. 27 straight victories, which ties the win total of that star-studded Miami Heat team back in 2013.
This is truly an all-time streak, and we're not talking about just for this franchise. We're talking about in the history of this league. The consistent dominance is something so rarely seen. You have to keep reminding yourself, just settle in and watch these guys work.
So it's Philadelphia now, after the basket by Indiana on the other end. Embiid inside. Turner covers. Embiid misses.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, the Magician in the last matchup against the Pistons had a huge game. He scored 28 points and managed to snag 20 rebounds. A tremendous night for him. He was locked in all night long. We'll see if that focus carries over into this game, guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
some noise.
Embiid from outside. And in 7 attempts, he's drained 3.
And we know Embiid has this kind of touch from deep. Nice triple.
And Halliburton has got the ball here for the Pacers. They defeated Detroit in their last game.
And I'll tell you, that was not an easy environment to play in. It was a hostile crowd on the road, but it didn't bother them at all.
Well, the best way to silence a crowd is with your offensive game. Those fans got quiet in a hurry when the buckets started raining down.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Well, this was a big summer for the 76ers, Grant, trying to capitalize on their championship window with superstar Joel Embiid.
You're spot on, B.A. Acquiring the talent that might allow him to save himself for the home stretch. Of course, last year's playoffs, he battled heroically, but ideally, they'd like him much closer to 100% come the postseason.
Now here's Halliburton. He's got 11. Pass to Wong. The shot. Rebound by Philadelphia.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
And here's Jackson. Embiid with it. Defended by Halliburton. For 3, George. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Yeah, just a drop in the bucket for PG-13. He will roast you from the corners if you let him.
Indiana's gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. Mathurin passes to Nembhard. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Nembhard's got his second basket of the game.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Pass to Embiid. It's rebounded by Indiana. Turner's got his 6th rebound on the night. 3-pointer, Halliburton. The rebound by Yabusele. The Sixers trailing. Gordon outside. Now here's Jackson. Here's Yabusele. An 11-point game for him in the win against New York.
Man, after all the injury setbacks, you see the elevation Paul George has. That is impressive.
Outside Mathurin. Down low. Here's Wong. Hits it. Now 2 of 6 from the field. And here's Jackson. No points yet. And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Here comes your Indiana Facemates crowd. Give it up for them.
Getting ready for Indiana. Siakam, he's checked in for Turner. Toppin comes in for Wong. Nesmith, he's checked in for Mathurin. And it's McConnell in for Nembhard. outside. Drummond passes to Lowry. Oubre, a screen on McConnell. Pass to George. 5 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for Indiana. Toppin, a screen on Oubre. Now Toppin. Back to Halliburton. Got it off in time to beat the shot clock, but it's no good. George with it. Halliburton picks him up. From 18 feet away. The rebound by Nesmith.
And for him, that's a great look. Expect him to go right back to it if it's available.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Toppin, a screen on Martin. Siakam, no good. Philadelphia has gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first. Lowry drives in. That gives them the lead.
Well, there you see on display Lowry's speed and his ball handling ability. What a drive.
Siakam looking it over. Drummond grabs the miss. 2-for-1 opportunity here.
Hey, if I'm in their shoes, I'd go for it.
George passes to Oubre. Now George. He's marked by McConnell. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam. Indiana trailing here. Halliburton right side. 16 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. From the arc. And out of bounds, the 76ers will take it.
76ers substitution. Joel Embiid. Council.
11 seconds left in the opening quarter. Puts up a deep 3. And that's not going to go. 1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. Philadelphia on top. Up by 2. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. If you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And looking at what we've seen from Philadelphia, what do you guys think?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
Halliburton is out there with T.J. McConnell. Then it's Toppin. Then it's Nesmith. And it's Siakam in at the 5. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Now here's Halliburton. Hands it from the wing. Halliburton's got 13 now.
Yeah, just one of those nights for Tyrese Halliburton. He's kept his foot on the accelerator, and he's putting it to the defense.
And last season, Tyrese Halliburton named an all-star starter, and he led the league in assist scores.
He sure did, B.A. He is the cornerstone piece for this exciting young team. His goal was to attract other stars. He did exactly that. Guys want to play with Tyrese Halliburton.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Sixers' 2 stars make a great pairing. Maxey said of Embiid, since I was a rookie, he's had the ultimate faith and believed in me. And Embiid said of Maxey, he's something else. Always smiling with the same energy. Good games, bad games, always the same. People like that set the tone for everybody else. Brian?
That's a good call, Allie. Thank you. Now here's McConnell. No made baskets yet. Nesmith passes to Halliburton. There's a screen by Toppin. Here's Siakam. And he misses the go-ahead basket. The 76ers have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Oubre can't hit. Indiana's gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. And there's Siakam. That one's good on the assist from McConnell. Siakam's got his first bucket in this one. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. McConnell against Lowry. Pass to Embiid. Clock at 4. To win the run. Good. He hits the jumper. 9 points in the game.
Oh, clock dwindling, but it doesn't bother Embiid. He knows he can find a shot anytime.
McConnell passes to Nesmith. Here's Halliburton. Shoots from 12. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's McCain. On the money with a shot from the left block. McCain's got 5 points now in the quarter. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Halliburton misses. For Philadelphia, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Lowry, the pass to Martin. Back to Lowry. 4-3. The rebound by Tyrese Halliburton. And for the Pacers, they're shooting about 41%. There's a screen by Toppin. Right wing. Back to Halliburton. Three-pointer. Yes! Top points from Tyrese.
He's been dropping them in from downtown since the tip. 3 triples in the first quarter, 2 more since.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Turner, he's checked in for Siakam. Long comes in for Toppin. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Nesmith. And it's Nembhard in for McConnell. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Outside Oubre. To the left side wing. When you look back at the history of the league, Doris, no position has evolved more than the center.
You know, B.A., that's a tremendous point because you look at some of the best players in the league, they occupy the 5 spot. They're asked to do so much. Defensively, protect the rim. Be able to switch out and guard smaller players on the perimeter. Now you're being asked to be able to make shots from 3. I mean, big man's got a lot of responsibility in today's game.
There's a screen by Turner. The shot by Nembhard, no good. And so Jackson Jr. will bring it up for the 76ers. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Knicks.
They were really able to exploit that defense. I mean, getting almost any shot they wanted. It was that easy.
Give them some credit. I'll tell you this. They caught an opponent on a very off night defensively, and you take advantage. Simple as that.
A rebound by Turner. Turner's got rebound number 7 tonight. Halliburton finds Turner. To the inside. Pass to Nembhard. Here's Wong. That shot is off. The 76ers have gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Jackson, the pass to Martin. Indiana with a rebound. Turner's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Wong. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Wong's got 6.
Well, Halliburton can be so clever with the basketball, helps yet another teammate take advantage of an opening.
Jackson outside. Pass to Oubre. Embiid against Turner. Just 5 on the clock. Embiid misses.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Halliburton, the pass to Turner. And there's the screen. To the paint. Here's Wong. Off the window. It's good. Give him 8 points now.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
Jackson outside. Oubre, a screen on Halliburton. Jackson, pass to Martin. Here's Yabusele. Embiid from outside. The rebound by Wong. Jackson against Halliburton. There's a screen by Turner. Fires the 3. Halliburton misses. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Martin pass to Jackson. From downtown, he buries it from 3. Jackson's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Well, over the years, Reggie Jackson's improvement as a range shooter has really unlocked his game.
The Magician, pass to Halliburton. Oh, 2 physical points for Halliburton. One team gains momentum, then the other storms back.
Hey, if this is any indication of how the game is going to go, we're in for a treat.
Here's Yabusele. Jackson outside. Screen by Embiid. Jackson can't get it to go. Indiana's gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. The Magician, pass to Matherin. Halliburton outside. He shoots it. Here's Wong. Embiid covers. The shot by Wong, no good. Philadelphia has gone 3 for 7 from the perimeter during the second quarter. Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
You're going to have to hit Oubre hard to prevent the bucket, boy. If you don't, he's going to play through it.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the 76ers.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
We've got a lot of game left, but boy, they are doing a tremendous job on the offensive glass.
And that one falls for Oubre.
Kelly Oubre Jr. entered this league as a dynamic athlete, excellent in the open floor, but give this young man credit. He's worked hard to develop the perimeter game that's absolutely critical to success.
Now here's Matherin. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Pistons in Detroit.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Here's Jackson. They trail by 1. George passes to Gordon. Back to George. From deep. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Matherin. Shot left block. It's good. Off the glass. Wong's got 10 points.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
The definition of a stretch 5, Doris. Miles Turner. He's led the league in blocks, and he can hit a 3.
And it's such a valuable asset for this basketball team. When Turner is on the floor, you've got to be aware of where he is in range and then Miles is going to protect the rim with the absolute best of them.
It's George on the wing. Oh, and Turner with a block.
How about the reach of Miles Turner? He covers so much ground to come up with these blocks.
Here's Wong. Second chance shot. And it's good on the lay-in. Wong's got 8 here in this quarter.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
To the inside. Here's George. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson.
The defense must push Paul George further out. This guy's so adept at finding ways to score inside.
Here's Halliburton. Philadelphia grabs the miss. To 3, George. And his 5th make of the game in 12 attempts.
Not everyone has the green light to take that 3 in transition, but he does, especially with the defense already set up protecting the paint.
Here's Wong, coming off a 28-point game against the Pistons in Detroit.
You know what else impressed me? How infectious his tenacity was. Simply a wrecking ball on the boards, collecting huge amounts of rebounds.
That's tough. But Mathurin is terrific at making shots on tough coverage.
Gordon outside. The 3. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Halliburton for 3. It's in for Halliburton. The response 3.
They're unafraid to let it rip from downtown, extending their lead.
Here's Yabusele. Up top, Oubre. He's covered by Mathurin. There's Jackson with the 3. The rebound by Nembhard.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
Pass to Wong. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds to Indiana.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Andre Drummond is checked in for the Sixers. Here's Siakam. A 14-point game for him in the win against the Pistons in Detroit. 6 on the shot clock. The Magician, the pass to Siakam. The layup misses. Now Jackson. Down low. Pass to George. The putback. It's good on the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
1 second left. The shot that time not on target. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. The Pacers out in front. They lead by a bucket. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Hey folks, first off, looking ahead to All-Star Weekend. Let's see who's in the running to compete in the three-point contest.
One thing about this contest, it's very hard to win. Everyone's a great shooter. It comes down to who's hot and who's clutch.
And most of these guys have shown they can do both of those things here in the regular season. And returning now to that first half of our featured matchup, the strong play of Tyrese Halliburton has been a major contribution.
They need him to stretch the floor, and he's answered the bell. Putting on a clinic from outside, getting to his spots, getting into a rhythm. His confidence could not be higher.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
I love how effortlessly he scored. the game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
The Sixers trailing. And the 76ers looking at who they've got. Reggie Jackson out there with Eric Gordon. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's Paul George. And it's Yabusele in at the four-man position.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
And it's good for two. Wong's got 14 points.
Improving his passing is going to be key for Mathurin in the NBA. Looks like he's already on that path.
Here's Yabusele. George outside. Three-pointer, no good. Pacers leading by 4. Halliburton, the pass to the Magician. Nembhard outside. They set the pick. Lets it fly. Gets an open look and hits it. Give him 8. Second half rolling along. About a minute played here. Jackson, the pass to Embiid. Over Turner. Philadelphia with another miss.
Boy, that makes him 0 for 3 to start the second half. Not the start you were hoping for here.
Boom! He jams it straight down.
Love the energy here in the third. Trying to take control now of this contest.
You know, possessions like that will help them feel good going into that final quarter.
Looking to end this cold spell. Embiid misses.
Wow, another empty possession out of the gates. 0 for 4 in this half. Brutal.
Halliburton, the pass to the Magician. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
They tried to stay perfect in the half, but 3 for 4 now.
Here's Jackson. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
We know Reggie Jackson has the quickness to get inside and the toughness to make a play, folks.
Philadelphia shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw misses.
Reggie Jackson, one of those guys who does a little bit of everything. Can score it, can be a setup guy, can play the 1, can play the 2. You love his versatility.
And he's good on the second.
And Jackson's speed and basketball IQ really stand out. An experienced veteran with a versatile skill set.
Nembhard outside. Back to Halliburton. Outside Mathurin. Pass to Turner. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Joel Embiid.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
This is his second trip to the line in the game. And he knocks down the first one.
Well, the athleticism that Miles Turner brings to the center spot is quite remarkable. This guy, an exceptional player on both sides of the floor.
That misses, so he splits the free throws.
When you think about Turner, one of the best shot blockers in the league, who can also score at all 3 levels.
Pacers leading by 8. Nembhard left side. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And over the last 10 games, here's a look at the teams that have been putting up the most points. Second, Philadelphia.
This team has been on an absolute tear offensively. It seems like they're able to find a shot every trip down.
76ers trail by 8. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Paul George spent some time talking about his idol. He said, the person who motivated me as a kid was Kobe Bryant. Growing up in Southern California, watching him every day, I wanted to emulate him. I attacked the game the same way he did, trying to work on every deficiency, play both ends, and be a competitor.
His impact lives on, Allie. Here's Wong. And that one drops. Wong's got 18 points in the game.
Now, this is the kind of pass that gets everyone excited. It's also how you build great team chemistry.
Screen by Embiid. And here's Gordon from the arc. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Halliburton outside. And here's Turner from the arc. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton. Turner's got 4 points this quarter.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
George's shot is off. And here's Mathurin. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. 7-point differential. All right, Doris, where do you think Halliburton ranks among the NBA's best point guards?
Well, he's certainly, B.A., got to be near the top of the list. Number one, his vision is absolutely tremendous. He can create on the fly. As importantly to me, it's his spirit and presence, the joy he brings to the game.
Here's Jackson. After the basket by Indiana on the other end. Gordon can't hit.
And they're doing strong work on the glass, a +5 advantage for them.
Halliburton, the pass to the Magician. Soft touch off the glass. Wong's got 20.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Now here's George. He's got 18. And another miss by Philadelphia.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Here's Halliburton. They lead by 11, largest margin of the game. The Magician, pass to Halliburton. 4 on the clock. For 3. Offensive board. Here's Wong. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Pacers?
They've been all about high percentage looks in this game, working the ball inside and doing whatever it takes to get it to go.
And they've also been successful running their offense through the post. They're making the defense respect that interior threat.
He misses the free throw. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. 76ers trail by 11. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them. They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Here's Wong. 20 points for him. Second chance effort. Wiseman, the pass to the Magician. Here's Shepard. Pass to Wong. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Indiana shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game.
2 shots.
The first one falls. Oubre, he's checked in for Gordon. He does not get the second one.
And they've been so much more aggressive drawing the whistle here in the second half.
And the NBA moving to a 2-day draft. Your thoughts on the change, Grant?
You know, B.A., a lot of pro sports are shifting to multi-day drafts. And the NBA draft can be long if done all in one evening. So maybe a good choice to break it up.
George for three. Drains the triple. George has got 21 points in the game.
Boy, picking up where he left off. His second from distance this half, 5 overall.
To the wing on the left. Here's Shepard. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Wong. From 7 feet. Oh, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. And the Pacers lead by 11.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
And it's the Sixers with the ball. Here's Yabusele. Fires it. George, no good. The Pacers have gone 8 of 12 from the floor in the third quarter. Wiseman a screen on Jackson. Inside. The jump hook. Pass to Furphy. Launches a three. Sinks the tray. Murphy's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Well, that's somebody who sees the whole floor and delivers it to the perfect wide open shooter.
Jackson outside. Here's Embiid. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists now in this one. Indiana on offense. They're on a 13-5 run. Pass to Furphy. Here's Wong. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Wong's got 13 in the second half.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Here's the pick. Here's Jackson, and he drives in. Nice D from Nembhard. Pacers leading by 14. Pass to Wong. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Wong's got 27 points.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Jackson outside. Yabusele. And it's Wiseman with the rebound. Indiana's gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Out left to the wing. To the middle. Here's Nembhard. The shot misses. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson. Now here's George. Defense right on him. Indiana with a rebound. Now here's Nembhard. Give him 8 points now. No one near him. And the jumper falls for him. Nembhard's got 4 points now in the quarter.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Tries it from 16, and there's Embiid. That one's good. And the assist from Jackson.
And just using the size advantage he has. I mean, he can easily see over the defense.
And he has got such good touch from that medium range area. It's an option they can always go to.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
The loudest section, there can only be one. And they're getting shirts. Let's find those fans.
changing it up here. And here now, the small forwards having a big effect with their shot blocking this season. In the third spot, Paul George. Kelly Oubre, fourth.
These are some of the league's most versatile defenders in this group. I mean, they can mirror ball handlers on the perimeter as well as contest shots in the paint.
You know, that's a defensive combination you're sort of always looking for in wing players. Strong on the ground, strong in the air. There is no safe ground when one of them is on patrol.
And it's Lowry with the ball for Philadelphia. Pass to George. Launches it from deep. The rebound by Nembhard.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Siakam, no good. 76ers trail by 16. You know, Doris, the last few years, Siakam has gotten back to attacking the rim like he once did.
To me, BA, that's where he's at his best. He's got such length and creativity. You don't want to have to step in his path as a defender. Listen, he knows he's got to shoot the three, but go to your first strength.
Now here's Nembhard. He's got 10. Can't cash it in from close range. Outside Oubre. Pass to Drummond. Lowry with it. George with it. Shoots over Nesmith. Nice shot by George. George has got 23 points.
Nice on-time pass to Paul George. He's shot ready. Nicely done.
Siakam left side. That shot missing. Some solid defense from Martin. George outside. Step back and fire. George with another miss. Pacers leading by 14. Pass to Nesmith. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Well, brought up in an unselfish system, Pascal Siakam takes great pride keeping his teammates involved.
Lowry, the pass to Drummond. And here's Lowry from behind the arc. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. Lowry's got 5 points.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
And here's Wiseman. No points so far. Siakam in the post. He's against Martin. Siakam, no good.
Boy, a forgettable night for him, but thankfully his teammates have played well overall.
Oubre passes to Martin. Now Drummond. Now George. From deep. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's the Indiana Pacers in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Pacers leading by 13. They've got T.J. McConnell topping out there with Benedict Mathurin. Then it's Halliburton, and it's Siakam in at the center position. That's the 5 for the Pacers.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Lowry outside. Pass to Embiid. From the top of the key, he buries it.
Without missing a beat, Embiid gets the shot up, and that's the work of an assertive offensive player.
McConnell passes to Halliburton. He shoots. And it falls all over the rim and in. Halliburton's got 28.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Siakam against Martin. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one on Martin.
Boy, what a clever decision there by Pascal Siakam. Sticks with the shot and wins a trip to the free throw line.
First one falls for him.
Boy, the evolution of Pascal Siakam has been such a pleasure to watch. The work ethic is commendable, and he's learning how to be a leader, guys.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game.
Down low. Here's Embiid. Nails the baby hook. Embiid's got 4 points now in the quarter. Indiana leading by 14. Pass to Siakam. Goes up from the block. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got his 4th assist with that last one. Here's Council. Embiid, a screen on Mathurin. And that's a foul called on T.J. McConnell. That's his first foul. And the Pacers making a change here. Turner's checked in.
Checking in for the Pacers, number 33, Miles Turner.
On defense, the Pacers. Lowry, good.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
And Halliburton has got the ball here for Indiana. 13-point lead. There's the triple. Rebound by Philadelphia. Embiid's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating.
In the first half, he was on fire from range, but he hasn't knocked one down since.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Jackson is checked in. Here's Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
Well, that's called positioning, and Turner has the verticality to make it easy.
Pass to Martin. And if you're just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Jackson, pass to Embiid. It's hauled in by McConnell.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Halliburton for 3. No luck on that one. 76ers trail by 15. Lowry outside. Outside Oubre. Knocks it loose. Jackson outside. Shot clock at 5. Screen by Embiid. Pulls it from the top of the key. Jackson can't get it to go.
Boy, he really wanted that shot, trying to make the defense pay for leaving him that wide open.
Pass to Toppin. Fires the 3. Yes. And it's McConnell with the assist that time. Toppin's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Martin with the bucket.
But he never misses a chance to drop a dime. As usual, Lowry one step ahead of everyone, setting up the bucket.
Outside Mathurin. Back to Halliburton. The 3. It's hauled in by Oubre. Oubre's got 4 rebounds now. Lowry, the pass to Embiid. And Embiid fires it home.
At 7 feet tall, Embiid looks to dunk often, especially when he's got good positioning.
Toppin, a screen on Jackson. McConnell outside. It's wide right, hits off the rim. 76ers trail by 14. Jackson outside. Back to Lowry. Embiid, a screen on Halliburton. Lowry, the pass to Oubre. Off target with the three. Indiana has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Now here's Halliburton. Turner, a screen on Oubre. Mathurin passes to Toppin. The three ball. Hits the trifecta. Toppin's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, big men like Toppin need to shoot from range, and he's showing he's got tremendous touch.
Screen by Embiid. There's Jackson with the three. Indiana with a rebound. Halliburton's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Mathurin. Fades away. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Lowry with it. Martin with the ball. "14 feet away." Philadelphia with another miss. Pacers leading by 19. Halliburton right side. Up and over Lowry. Halliburton misses. The 76ers have gone 5 of 11 so far in the fourth. Embiid finds Lowry. Back to Embiid. Uneasy, too, on the layup. Embiid's got 12 points in just the second half.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error.
You know what time it is, Pacers Nation. Time to get out for your Pacers Dance Crew.
Checked in for Indiana. Nimhart comes in for McConnell, and Philadelphia making a change here. Halliburton, the pass to the Magician. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. 2 shots. 1.
He's off on the first. He hits the second from the line. And here's Jackson. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Pass to Embiid. Jackson down low. Defended by Halliburton. Puts up a three. The rebound by Wong.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Halliburton misses.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
Halliburton against Jackson. Gordon outside. Shot clock at 6. Screen by Embiid. Gordon can't hit. Indiana leading by 18. Mathurin passes to Halliburton. Here's Wong. Embiid covers. With the 7-footer. And he comes up with a bucket. Wong's got 30 points. The 76ers have gone just 6 of 14 in this final quarter. Embiid, a screen on Halliburton. For 3, Gordon. The rebound by Wong. Wong's got his 18th rebound here tonight. All over the place. Well, when you list the best players in the NBA right now, Doris, most of the top guys are from outside the U.S.
BA, I don't know why that is. There's a lot of theories out there, one of which is the 1992, the initial Dream Team, so captivated the imagination of fans across the world. So I think that's part of it. We have to love that the game of basketball is so popular in countries outside of the United States, and we would be making a mistake if we did not give the league the credit it deserves for wanting to grow the game internationally. It has not been solely and exclusively focused here in the United States. They want everyone to love the game as much as we do.
Indiana leading by 20. The baseline J. Again, the Pacers. Good for 2 more.
Wherever he's gone, the shot has followed. Halliburton perfecting his craft in the mid-range.
Gordon outside. Kicks it to George. Jackson surveying the D. Here's Yabusele. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by Wong. Wong's got his 20th rebound here tonight. Halliburton up top. Defended by Jackson. Here's Wong. And he goes in for the dunk.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
No reason to do so there. He was going to leave, no doubt.
Now here's Halliburton. 3-pointer. With the second effort. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to go on Paul George.
Man, good whistle there.
Well, Doris, with so many franchises, the star player has a lot of sway.
Well, to me, BA, so much of this speaks to which star are we talking about. If you take someone like Stephen Curry, who historically has welcomed other stars to play alongside him, or has at moments in his career had to elevate young players who maybe have to play through some mistakes, he welcomes both. It depends on the star we're talking about.
Some changes for Indiana. Toppin, he's checked in for Turner, and it's Shepard in for Nimhard. That one's no good. And for Philadelphia, they're shooting just 37% since the fourth quarter got started. Indiana has gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. Here's Halliburton. Drained it for 2 points. Halliburton's got 6 here in the quarter.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
See, Kelly Oubre understands how to take advantage of his athleticism on the interior. That's nice.
Kelly Oubre Jr. at the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Oubre. And a vital mission for the NBA, mental health. Commissioner Silver has said it's the most important issue for the league.
And I applaud Adam for those comments he's made about it. I mean, the season is so difficult. It can really take a toll on your mind. So it's great the league is trying to help players out through this.
Johnson, he's checked in for Indiana. And so Oubre nails them both. And here's Halliburton.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Pacers.
Loved how much they moved the ball out there tonight.
Yeah, no one got left out. This was a real team effort.
And their efforts tonight pushed them to 41 wins on the year so far.
And with just 1 game left to play between them, they've captured the first 2 meetings of the year.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for the Magician.
Boy, I thought his best work was his pursuit of the basketball. He competed for every rebound, fought for position in the paint, and never stopped working. I love it.
So it's Philadelphia now. After the basket by Indiana on the other end. Screen by Embiid. And here's Oubre from the arc. Knocks down the triple.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Here's Wong. Set it up with a fake, but it's offline. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. For 3, George buries it from 3. 26 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter. Here's Wong. Pass to Johnson. Halliburton surveys the floor. Here's Wong. That one a little long. And so Indiana takes this one by a big margin, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. So long, everyone.
Another game, another win. Back to work tomorrow.